him stumble through that speech last night. Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Now, that's the only thing he can say, because they didn't do anything. In fact, a lot of the people were saying, you know, got a little tired. I think he mentioned my name 29 times. But he said Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. That's going to be their case, because he can't say anything good. The world is blowing up. They asked the great Viktor Orban of Hungary, one of the toughest, smartest leaders in the world, actually, one of very respected, very tough guy. He doesn't play games. They say, what could we do to make the world safer? He says, make sure Trump becomes president, because when he was president, now he said this, I wouldn't say it. He said, when he was president, China feared him, Russia feared him, every country feared him. I don't want to say, let's say respect, but they feared our country because they knew that there was no games. Russia was never going into Ukraine, and it was the apple of his eye. I talked to him a lot, Putin. You know, they hated when I got along with Putin, but I like getting along with people with 1,600 nuclear weapons. I think getting along with them. I got along with Kim Jong-un. You would have been, if Hillary got in at the time, if Hillary got in, you would have been in a nuclear war with Kim Jong-un. He expected it. I got to know him. He liked me. We got along great. Didn't start that way, Little Rocket Man, all the stuff. It started tough, but we got along, and you had no problem. But now he's getting very anxious again. He's getting very anxious because they're not dealing with him properly. They're not dealing with anybody properly, and that's why you could end up in a third world war. And while we're close to the election, we're not close enough, because 10 months for them, they can destroy our country all the way in 10 months. 10 months, they can destroy our country. And you probably heard me say, if you took the 10 worst presidents, I used to say the 5, and then I realized the 5 don't even come close. If you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of our country, the 10 worst, you added them up, they couldn't have done the damage that this guy has done to our country.